Hi, it's Cara Whitley, CMO of Century 21, and I'm here with Century 21 Signature. It's nice to be back in the Midwest. I grew up about an hour and a half south of here, so it's good to be back home. So as far as the rebrand and the mission and vision of Century 21, it all started with positioning work. The rebrand was just a part of that. So we looked at what was going on in the industry and we said, we're not okay with the fact that when a consumer goes in to buy or sell a home, the most important experience that they have in their life as far as a life decision, that experience right now is just mediocre. It's not okay. And we said that we want to take a stand out against that, and we want to make sure that when a consumer goes through that really important journey in their life, that a Century 21 agent is there to make it an extraordinary experience. And we're really intentional where others aren't. The whole category really looks at it as a transaction, and we look at it as an experience. Today, consumers have a higher expectation for a $10 Uber ride or a $50 meal than they do for buying or selling a home. And we're not okay with that. So we think that you should raise those expectations, work with a Century 21 agent, and really have an extraordinary experience when buying or selling a home. We believe that we are really intentional where others aren't, and we're going to be talking about some things today that will really help bring a little bit of the tangible to what's a little bit intangible whenever we talk about delivering that extraordinary experience. And I think sometimes that word extraordinary can seem like a big task to achieve, but it's really about the fact that our agents pay attention to the small details every single time throughout that entire customer journey, and it's not just about going from A to Z and completing that transaction. And we've got some really interesting things in place to really help shine a light on that for our agents and make sure that customers who work with us are absolutely looked after throughout the entire journey and beyond. We're coming up on our 50th in 2021, and when we get to our 50th, there's no looking back. It's all about why Century 21 is the right brand for the next 50 years. So 2020 is all about really getting ready for that exciting time in our history. We have something that we call the Brilliant Basics, which we're going to be sharing with Century 21 Signature today. We're going to be talking more about that at our 121 experience at the end of February. We're also expanding on our partnership with ESPN. Talk about a relentless mindset. Disney and ESPN absolutely are obsessive about the customer experience. And also whenever you talk about ESPN, there's that relentless mindset. So it marries everything that we think about at Century 21 to really bring that to life for the consumer. So we're expanding on that. We're also working with National Geographic this year. So we've got some interesting ways to showcase some of our listings. We'll be talking about that today. And then also really building upon our Relentless Agent Awards. One of Century 21 Signature's own agents, Mike Crabb, was one of the very first Relentless Agent Award winners. So he was the start of the program, and it's really built upon itself because when our agents deliver an extraordinary experience to their customers, we want to deliver an extraordinary experience back to our agents. Our agents, our Century 21 agents, are the go-getters, the midnight oil burners, those who have that relentless mindset and want to go above and beyond and always give it 121% for their customers and put that customer first throughout everything they do. So that's really the heart of that relentless spirit that makes a really strong Century 21 agent.